Hello, everyone, and peace of Christ to all of you. Today, we had an opportunity to speak to someone who is extremely knowledgeable in Islam. I hope my voice is coming clear. Please let me know if you have any problem from your side. Uh, his name is Mahdi, and obviously, he learned a lot, and he teach Mimi Hijab about Islam. Uh, we have it recorded, and you guys, I don't know how many of you were attending in the morning, where we have this person who called us, and he said, actually, why I want to tell you what he said. Let us hear what he said. I hope the voice is coming clear. He is the one who decided to speak about something, and like supposedly he is prepared because he want to get Christian Prince busted, and he did really. No CP. Let us see.
They say things which they are incapable of even knowing. He quote and he keep jumping. Look, he topic from topic to topic. Okay, you want to talk about selling women? You want to talk about selling women? Do you want to talk about women sold by the father? Say yes. Say yes.
At the end of the day, you came, what?
What topic you want to talk about? Why you keep jumping like a monkey from a place to a place? What the topic you wanna talk about?
You kept doing that.
I'm not the one. You see, you call me to speak about your prophet, the prophet of mercy, and suddenly you jump about Moses, and then suddenly you jump about etc. So you keep it changing. So tell me please, what topic you want to talk about?
Okay, let's talk about satanic verses.
Satanic verses, no problem. Here we go. Go ahead.
I want to ask you what the problem is with Muhammad receiving the satanic verses and Allah abolishing what he threw in.
Okay, so you agree that Muhammad he received satanic verses?
Many of the majority of the scholars and Tafsir say that this story of
All right, hold on. Some of you saying that the audio is not good. Let me play it directly from through the microphone. Maybe that would help, because his sound, like the original sound, is bad. It's slow. So let us see this. Is it better now?
Nick is a fabrication.
But you just said, everybody heard you. What is your problem with the prophet receiving satanic verses?
Yeah, I do it because Ibn Ishaq and two other early books say that he received satanic verses.
All right. So can you tell me the story, how Allah abolished those verses? How Muhammad he said those verses and how Allah abolished them?
What do you mean?
Will he receive verses? What the verses?
About Allah, Manat, and Al-Uzza.
Yeah, what he said about them?
Basically, he was like praising the gods of the pagans, and later on he said, no, the pagans were happy with it. And
Guys, Mimi Hijab and Fifi and Susu, and this guy is one of their team, they deny that Muhammad received satanic verses. They deny that Muhammad he worshipped the three daughters of Allah. This guy, he admit right from the front, the prophet he received satanic verses, and he is saying to me, what's the problem with the prophet receiving satanic verses? And Allah he will abolish them. Then he says that what I said to him, what is the satanic verses? He said that he did worship the three daughters of Allah right from the front. So we have nothing to argue about. Wonderful. What else?
And later on he said, no, this is from Satan and not from God.
Okay.
And I want, okay.
So you agree with that?
He agreed that his prophet received satanic verses not from God. He agreed. Okay. And he is saying, what the problem with that?
Yeah, because it's in Ibn Ishaq. But
Wonderful.
The majority of the scholars at Tafsir say it's a fabrication.
Wonderful.
See, guys, he said the majority of the scholar, they say this is true. Mimi and Fifi, they say this is not true. Do you see how they lie? Who is telling the truth? This guy is telling the truth now. The majority of the scholars, if you go and see the Muslim videos, they refute me. No, CP. It doesn't say that, CP. This guy is one of them. He mentioned even Mimi Hijab. And he is saying the majority of the scholar agree with the majority, not the minority. Continue.
My friend, we just heard all of you. What's your name, if you might say, so I can call you?
Mahdi.
So your name is what?
Mahdi.
Mahdi. Okay, Mr. Mahdi. You are welcome. I'm glad that you called me. You sound like a nice gentleman guy. Let us not to change the topic, please, one by one. You said you agree with the topic. You agree that the Prophet he received satanic verses. But it doesn't say in the Quran that Allah, he said, can you make Quran like this? Can you make Quran like this? Right? Does the Quran say that?
I'm asking you what the problem is with Muhammad receiving satanic verses.
I'm telling you the problem. If the Quran saying nobody can make Quran like Allah Quran, and Muhammad he received Quran from the devil, and he did not recognize that this is not Quran from the devil. That's me. Anyone can make Quran, including Shaitan.
Yeah, because it was like 3 verses. It's like meaning one verse that.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Muhammad he thought it's a Quran, and Muhammad he recited as a Quran, and the Quran says nobody can make Quran like the Quran. So how the Prophet of Allah could not recognize that this is not Quran?
Yeah, because Jibreel, Muhammad thought that he was receiving from Jibreel, but Shaitan, like, he was tricking him into receive.
Guys, did you hear? Did you hear? Shaitan was a tricking Muhammad. Shaitan was a tricking Muhammad. So Muhammad is a fool. This is a prophet who Shaitan can trick him, give him verses not from God. Muhammad, he think it's God. Did you hear it? Muhammad is a person who been tricked by the devil. Muhammad is a victim. Muhammad is a fool. The devil is bad, man. He tricked Muhammad. He made him think this is Allah is talking, but it's not Allah. And for sure, this is supposed to Jibreel. Actually, there's one of the interpretations saying that there is a Shaitan. He came to him in the image of Jibreel. Yeah. Okay, so now, as long as Shaitan, he tricked Muhammad, and Muhammad, he cannot recognize who is the one tricking him and who is the one telling the truth. Maybe all the Quran is from the tricked Shaitan. Listen carefully and love.
This verses.
That's wonderful, guys. Shaitan, he tricked Muhammad and he made him receive those verses. How he tricked them?
I have no idea. I don't know. I wasn't there. It's not mentioned in the.
Is it true that that Shaitan he come to him in the image of Jibreel?
I would like you to show me the source from Ibn Ashaq or any early book.
Okay, but you never heard of this story before?
Yeah, I did. Maybe it's true, but I just want to hear your.
Yeah, he heard this story before. That Jibreel came to him in the image. Shaitan, he came to him in the image of Jibreel. And what does that mean? That means Shaitan, it's possible that he is Jibreel. Because if he was able to do it once, he can do it always. Correct? He heard the story. He agreed with the story. It's possible that it's happened, as he said. And Jibreel is Shaitan. The Prophet tricked Muhammad. The Shaitan, he tricked Muhammad. He come to him as an image of Jibreel. So now how we will know if Muhammad seeing Jibreel or seeing Shaitan? We are talking about the topic, David. You know, this is to enter in it, because this is how we arrive to Muhammad. Muhammad is a crazy man. So we cannot just jump there. We have to go from here, how we arrive there, so people understand. So be patient, David. Listen carefully now.
Problem with the satanic verses.
Okay, no problem. Listen, as long you are the one who agreed that Muhammad he received satanic verses, and you heard of the story that Jibreel or Shaitan, he came in the image of Jibreel, right? How and what is our guarantee that not all the Quran is from a guy who came in the image of Jibreel and he's Shaitan? What is our guarantee that the verse is saying that Allah will abolish the Quran, which is from Shaitan, is not from Shaitan himself?
because the Quran message of the Quran is to worship the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the one God.
Okay, no problem. But you know, if you worship wrong worship, still you are not following the true God. As an example, you're a prophet, he kissed black stones. You Muslims, you claim that you are not pagans. What is it? Is that from Satan or from Allah? Kissing the black stone.
No, he's doing that because it's holy, it's from paradise.
It's holy. What did Allah say to Muhammad? It's holy, kiss it?
No.
Okay, why he kiss it then?
Because it's holy.
Why it's holy?
Because it's from paradise.
Where it says that?
It doesn't say that.
Where it says that it is holy stone and it is coming from paradise, so we shall kiss it. Where it says that? Did Allah says that to him? No. So who said that to him?
No, because in reality it's holy because it's from paradise.
Okay.
That's the reason it's kissing.
So if a stone is coming from paradise, that make...
Guys, it's reality. It's reality. It's a stone from paradise. Hello? I mean, come on. The stone is coming from paradise, so we have to kiss it. If a donkey comes from paradise, we lift up his tail and we kiss his bum. I mean, from paradise, or it's a stone. So what? Isn't it a stone who is located in paradise is the same as a stone located in the earth? Both of them, they are created by the same God supposedly. So what the big deal? Stone from paradise. This pagan religion, they worship any meteor fell down in the ground. It's a strange stone. So they take it and they worship it. Actually, if we go in the Hadith, you will find this. Confirming what I am saying. The Arab always, they replace the stone by a stone. If they find a better stone, this is Sahih al-Bukhari. Look what it says. Read with me carefully, please. We used to worship stones, and when we find a better stone than the first one, we would throw the first one and take the later. And if we could not get a stone, then we would collect some earth, i.e. soil, and then bring a sheep and milk that sheep over it and perform Tawaf around it, the same as they do around the Kaaba. Tawaf. It's a pagan practice before Islam. They go around anything they worship. Do you see it? Do you see it? This is a very pagan practice. Islam is a pagan practice. Everything about this religion is a pagan. So the Arab before Islam, the black stone exists before Muhammad. The Arab go around the black stone before Muhammad. The Arab, they worship any stones they find. If they find better stone, they throw the first one and they worship the second one. Any stone look different, look strange, Kadar or anything, you know, they worship it. It's coming from the sky. Like, come on. It's from the sky. Me. Now, we go back to this man who called me to get me busted. He called me to get me busted, and he did. We have to admit. I never saw a Muslim who don't get me busted, to be honest with you. I mean, I got busted wherever I go. All right, continue.
Get holy.
Yes.
Okay, so when you go to heaven, you are going to kiss everything in the ground?
No, that's different. That's when we are in heaven, but we are talking about the earthly life.
What do you mean?
We are now in the earthly life. We are not in heaven, so that's different.
What? So what? If it's a stone from heaven, I mean, it's a stone, and kissing a stone will make you a pagan person. Let me ask you, did this stone have a duty or it's useless?
What do you mean?
The stone, you see, we are talking about Muhammad receiving satanic verses, and obviously Muhammad, he received a lot of satanic verses. One of them is the kissing the black stone. So this stone, is it useless or useful?
If you touch it, then Allah on the day of judgment will forgive your sins.
Okay, guys, if you touch the stone, Allah will forgive your sin. All right. The hadith says, if you touch the stone and the Yemeni...
Did you hear it? Did you hear it? What is this? If you touch the stone, Allah forgive your sin? So now a Christian prince is spanking Muhammad day and night. And this is supposedly is a big sin in Islam. All what I need to do, I go around the Kaaba, put my fingers in the stone, and that's it. My sin is gone. La 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 la. What an easy. I wish I have a laundry machine like this. I touch my clothes with it, my clothes will be clean. That will be wonderful. All what you need is touch the stone. The stone there will be saying, touch me, baby. Touch me and get free, be free from sin. Mean, oh boy. And they say to us that we are the pagans. I mean, I don't know how many of you is here first time, but please don't forget to leave your comment if you are new, especially the new ones. We would like to hear from you. This is what they say to us: Islam, worshiping one God, and etc. Islam is nothing but a cult. It's a collection of many religions. Some from Christianity, some from the Jews, some from the Hindus, some from the Sabian, some from, I mean, from everywhere, from every place. Let us continue.
Honor Allah, He erase your sin. How and why Allah will erase your sin for touching a stone?
Because that's how Allah is making His creation. If He wants to do that, then He's gonna do that. It's His decision.
What? It's a stone. You see? I mean, how easy it is. Just touching a stone will make me lose my sin.
Yes.
Okay. Why? What is the logic in that? What? Okay. Okay. Why if you touch? Explain to me why if you touch the stone is going to erase your sin. What will happen exactly?
Then on the day of judgment, the stone will Allah will make the stone rise, and the stone will say to Allah, this person or such a person touched me, and then Allah will forgive him and allow him to enter paradise.
That's wonderful. So the stone now became a mediator between the man and God. Is that correct?
Sorry?
The stone is going to intercede for you.
Yes.
Okay, but isn't it the Quran says in that day there's no intercession?
By His permission.
Except by His permission, and the permission given to the stone?
What are you talking about? He gives permission to the stone.
He gave a permission to the stone to intercede. So close your eyes, guys. Close your eyes and imagine yourself. You are in the presence of Allah. In the day of judgment. And now the stone is going to intercede. What a moment. How we can deny how truthful this story is? Why? Let us give it some attention. It's a judgment day. You are walking toward Allah. The stone is standing next to Allah, and Muhammad, he said, is going to have eyes and mouth and tongue. The stone is witnessing. Billions of people are lined up. The stone is telling the truth. The stone is talking. You shut up. And you shut up. When the stone talk, nobody talk. For this is the stone of Allah. The stone of death. I'm really been touched by this story. I don't know. I think I'm going to convert to Islam. I mean, how we can jump over this religion? How you can deny it? I mean, it's obviously Allah is sitting in His chair. The stone is standing next to Allah, and the stone is going to start talking. Quack, 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 quack. Muslim prince, he used to go and chat every day, and he used to see about the Prophet. So Allah, he will say, so we should not forgive his sin, right? The stone said, I agree. What the heck? What is that? Mean, oh man. I mean, Islam is very convincing. I'm sure many of you is getting ready to convert from 110 volt to 240. How you can avoid such a beautiful, not pagan religion? This is anti-pagan religion. It's obvious. Stone and God talking to each other. The stone say to Allah, please Allah, forgive him. This guy, he touched me. He touched you? Where exactly? Oh, I cannot say, I'm shy. And by the way, when a Muslim, he says, touching the stone, which stone? There's no stone. In case you do not know, there is nothing left of this silly, stupid stone. Let me show you the pictures. Hold on, let me get the black stone picture. Allah, he sent the stone, but what is left of the stone is nothing. And the Muslims now, they do maintenance for the stone. Look with me. This is the Muslims. Those are pictures taken by Muslims, not by me. I have nothing to do with it. Look at this. Do you see how he is fixing the stone? Let me zoom in more. All right. So you guys, you can see with me what I'm talking about. The guy, he is holding a stick in his hand, which is connected to electricity, or maybe he heated by fire, and then he melt the wax around the stone. There are small, tiny stones inside it. Let me see if I can make it look better. Hold on. Let me see if I can show you. Here we go. Do you see? This is inside the black stone. There's a small, tiny rocks. Some of them even in the size of your tooth. This is the black stone. There's nothing left of the black stone. So if Allah is a true God and Muhammad is a true prophet, and he's saying the black stone is going to witness for us on the judgment day, but now the stone became stones, which one of them is going to talk? They are very tiny ones, small, tiny stones. How Allah, he is giving such a duty to the stone? Do you see where the stones? You see in the picture here? Somebody, a Muslim, he made highlight for them. The little tiny rocks. There's nothing. There is no stone. Where is the black stone? So Allah, he sent the stone, and this stone, her duty is to witness for the judgment, for the Muslims in Judgment Day, and yet there's nothing left. What is that? And now we have to do maintenance to the stone of Allah. Why Allah don't protect his stone? Why we have to do maintenance to it? I mean, can't Allah, what happened that Al-Qurmuti, he stole the stone, he destroyed the Kaaba, and he sent them, leftover of this black stone. And then since then, they put walks around what is left. Small, tiny stones, and the rest is walks. There's no stone. And this is again a proof that Muhammad is a fraud. For if this is a stone sent by God, there's no way God will let this stone demolished, because have a duty, as you see, is going to witness in the judgment day. So now what we have is 7 or 8 stones, rocks, little rocks. They will stand there, they will witness for us. Same time, if you look at the stone, it's in the shape of a private part of a woman. Why it is like this? What is this? What this is for? I mean, it can. Why it's not like a square, or what is that? What is the shape? This is a very sexual religion exists before Islam. Women, they used to go, and those who didn't have babies, they wish to have a baby, they go when they have their period. And by the way, everything I'm saying, I can show it to you from the Islamic resource. And then they place their hand in their private part when they have their period, and they place their hand inside the stone, hoping that the God of fertility, Allah, will make her be pregnant, and then she will deliver a child. So this is a very sexual, and there is some story says that the man, he come after the women, and he insert his private part in the black stone, and that supposedly will get the blessing from Allah to the penis of the man and the private part of the women, and then after that she will have a baby. And Muhammad, he said, and the guy, he agreed, the one we heard him in the conversation, that the black stone is going to have 2 eyes and a tongue. All right? So look what will happen. If the black stone is still black stone, but now it's gone, but let us assume it's still the same. So we will have here eyes. And I will give it eyeliner too, and eyelashes. This is the eyes of the black stone. And the black stone is going to have a mouth, because she's going to talk. Big mouth. And then Allah will give it a tongue, which is something very beautiful. This is the tongue of the black stone. It must be big and long, for it's going to talk for about billions of people. It have to be very, very powerful tongue. This is what Islam is teaching us. As simple as that. And those pagan Muhammadan, they believe in this madness. By the way, it look good. What is missing is to wear hijab. That will make it stone hijab, Mimi hijab. What is this? So they fool us, and they say to us that Islam is not a pagan religion. And by the way, what Christian Prince is saying now, there's a proof of it. I mean, this guy until now, he did not even show us the hadith where Muhammad, he said that the black stone is going to have eyes and tongue, etc. Maybe I took a snapshot of my art, so later we can show it again. If we go in the hadith, let us do that. We will find the hadith saying, let us see. All right, here we go. So Muhammad said, remember, this is not Christian Prince saying that, my friend. Don't blame me. As you see, this is the Prophet of Allah saying. The Messenger of Allah said about the black stone, by Allah, he swear, this guy is serious. Allah will raise it in the day of resurrection with 2 eyes by which it sees and a tongue that it speak. So my drawing was absolutely authentic, as the Prophet exactly he said. No Muslim now can say Christian Prince is fabricating how the black stone look like. Can you? So now we have clear evidence of what Muhammad said, and this Muslim, Muhammadan, he was agreeing, yes, the black stone is going to come in the judgment day. Do we have any Muslim have a comment, any Muhammadan? Those who say, can I have a link? Let me teach you a very easy way to get whatever I say in the screen. My friend, imagine yourself, you have the link, and you are copying a few words. So let us copy unique words, which will make it easier, all right? So look, it says, by which it sees and tongue that is speak. Okay, just search that in the search engine in Sunnah.com, you will find it. Freeze the video, type that sentence in the search engine, you will find it. All right? And this is the hadith in Arabic for those who speak Arabic. قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم في الحجر والله ليبعثه الله يوم القيامة له عينان يبصر بهما ولسان ينطق به يشهد على من استلمه بالحق. What is that, man? That is science. That is a rocket science. So obviously, you do not need to be genius to discover that Muhammad is a pure pagan person. He adopted the pagan belief before him. He mixed it with some Christian teaching, some Jewish teaching, some Hindu teaching, some Sabian teaching, which stars, and then that is Islam. And now we have a religion, it's called Islam. Yet they claim that they are people who follow Abraham. No, Abraham, he taught you there's stones, you kissed them, and they have tongues and eyes, and they will witness for you. This is what Abraham, he taught you? What is missing that Muhammad, he will say that the stone will come in the judgment day, is going to speak and will sing for us, I'm sexy and you know it. دابة الأرض. Yeah, it just says this is a different topic. Let's finish this one. So look at this now. Let me close my art, guys. I'm very good in art, by the way. Actually, I did beat Picasso because you see, Picasso originally, it's not one person. There are two. It's Pic and Asso. They are brothers, and like they are twin. So they wanted to have competition with me, but because Allah, He supported me. So now I'm coming with the best art. Look, black stone, tongue, eyes, and stone is talking. Who can beat that? What Picasso and this? I mean, those people are they have nothing to do with art. We are the Arab. We created gods, religions, worshipping and kissing stones. Who can do the same as we do? Nobody can do that. And we make even people commit suicide to go to heaven, to get the stone. The stone is in the heaven, brother. Well, anyway, let's go back to the video and see what this gentleman, he is going to guide us to. I don't know how many of you at the end of this will decide to become a Muslim. Let us go back to the video. There's no need to sign, my friend, because I have all the artists in the world are watching right now. Aren't you, all of you are artists? Yeah, come on. So you are my witness. This is my art now. Listen carefully.
He gives permission to Muhammad.
Okay, so the stone is a person, because you are saying now the stone is going to speak, and the stone is going to have a tongue, and the stone is going to have eyes. Is the stone is a person?
According to the Quran, our hands and feet will also speak.
Don't change topic. Is the stone, because you said the stone is going to have tongue and is going to have eyes?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, same for Allah says in the Quran that our hands and feet will, on the day of judgment, will speak. And
maybe this is metaphorical, but the stone literally is going to speak,
no,
correct?
It is not.
Okay, not metaphorically, no problem. Okay, no problem.
Guys, it's not metaphorically. So his feet, this guy, he believes his feet is going to talk. It's not metaphorically. I was helping him. I was giving him a hand. His feet was going to talk. That's what he believed. He said it's not metaphorically. It's true. So when you go to Allah, so now look, we have many witnesses. We have your feet, your hands, and it's not metaphorically, no. Yeah. The Messiah, he said, this stone will witness for you. But he was talking about what? It's like, everything around you will witness in the judgment day. You cannot run away from what you did and what you said. Everything around you witness, but doesn't mean that the stone is going to talk. The Muslim, they believe in that literally, not metaphorically. Now, different Muslim, he will call me, he will say the opposite. He will say it's metaphorically. Why? Depending on the Muslim, how honest he is. This guy is being honest. Let us see.
Not metaphorically. So the stone is going to witness for you in the day of judgment. Witness to whom? About what? Isn't Allah knowing everything?
No, my friend, that is very stupid of you to say. I can like raise 1,000 questions for you if you...
No, we are talking about making satanic verses. What is my guarantee that this stone story is not from shaitan? Let me show you something. Did Umar al-Khattab, he say that you are a useless stone, there's no harm and there's no benefit from you? Did he say that?
You said if Prophet would have not kissed it, I would have not kissed it.
Thank you very much. But he said, you are a useless, harmless stone. Yes or not?
It is not useless.
He said that. He said, you no doubt that you are a stone, can neither benefit anyone nor harm anyone. Did he say that or not?
That is not true. It does benefit because Allah will forgive you.
So you are saying Umar al-Khattab, he did lie?
No.
Okay, if you know, well, he said the hadith in front of me and you speak Arabic.
Yeah, but that's Umar ibn Khattab. That's not the Prophet.
Okay, but if Umar al-Khattab saying something not true, it's a lie then.
No.
What do you know? Either you agree with him or you don't agree. Did he tell the truth when he said that? Did he tell the truth when he said that this stone is useless?
Yeah, he said that, but the Prophet ﷺ did not say that.
Okay, so the Prophet contradict the teaching of Umar al-Khattab, correct?
The Prophet's teaching contradict the statement and assumption of Umar ibn Khattab, yes.
Okay, so Umar here was lying.
No.
What he was doing?
He made his own assumption.
Okay, how a person who is living in the time of the Prophet all this time, he thought that the stone is useless, and now he is practicing kissing a stone, yet he knew it's useless. Why? How come none of the Muslims said to him, don't say that, it's useful?
Because the stone, it's literally a stone. It doesn't, like, it will benefit us, but Umar ibn Khattab wasn't talking about this benefit on the forgiving sins on the day of judgment. He was talking about the benefit of that the stone is like a stone. It doesn't do anything to anyone.
Okay, hold on. He is saying, because the Prophet, he kissed you, I'm kissing you. He is saying you why he is saying it's useless. Kissing you is useless. So this is about now and later, kissing you is useless. But you said the one who touched the black stone is going to witness for him in the day of judgment. Umar al-Khattab is getting your Prophet busted, saying it's not true. It's a lie. It's just a stone.
No, he's making his own assumption.
Assumption. So he is making false assumption, correct?
His assumption is not true, no.
Yeah, it's a false assumption. So let me go. So if we go in the Quran, it says that.
Do you notice he is struggling? He don't dare to say Umar is lying. But the fact Umar is not lying, is saying the truth. This is a stone is useless. But he don't dare to say Umar because those Sunni, they worship Umar. Nobody dare to say Umar was telling a lie here. But Umar here is totally contradicting Muhammad's teaching. And how Umar became a caliphate, and how Umar is a leader and his companion, and yet he did not know what Muhammad said. How Umar have wrong understanding. There's no way. And why nobody said to Umar, shut up Umar, this is wrong. The Prophet, he said that. So as you see, here you see that the Muslims, they are trying to cover up for Umar, for they don't dare to speak for a second about Umar. Continue.
But Allah is going to delete what shaitan he put in your mouth. What Allah will delete exactly?
Everything shaitan through verses.
What everything? How we will know what he will delete? How we will know that this verse itself is not from shaitan?
Because Allah will delete everything.
Okay, but how we know, how we don't, if Muhammad here is receiving already satanic verses, that means it's possible Allah is not really protecting Muhammad. Do you agree? Because if Allah protecting Muhammad, then how he receives satanic verses?
Because in the verse 52 it says tamanna, which means desire and not recite. That's one thing. And another thing is when we look at the message and the teachings of Quran, like Allah says, do not oppress the orphans, teach them good, be good to your parents. None of this can actually come from Shaitan. When Shaitan reveals verses, he obviously is going to make disturbing teaching. And disturbing teachings with false messages like
okay. So you are saying to me, if we find disturbing teaching in the Quran, that will make it satanic, correct?
I'm asking you, if we find a lot of good teachings in the Quran.
Well, Shaitan, he will deceive you. Satan, he will deceive you. As an example, Satan, he might come to you and says, I am, like now, let us say, if I asked you, is the Ahmadiyya as Muslims?
No, of course not.
Okay, so, but the Ahmadiyya, they speak, the founder of the Ahmadiyya, he's claimed that he is the Messiah, he claimed that we should do good, we should do righteousness. Here we go. So your logic is not a true logic, because here we go, this guy, he never said go and kill. Actually he's better than Muhammad. He never says go and rape and kill. He says do righteousness, go give donation, etc. This is the teaching of Ahmadiyya. So if we compare between the Ahmadiyya teaching and Muhammad teaching, Ahmadiyya will win. Yet you claim that the Quran is the book of God because there is righteous teaching. Let me ask you, according to the Quran and the interpretation of the Quran, can you have sex with your daughter out of marriage?
Doesn't the Quran make a long verse saying, forbidden unto you are your fathers, sisters, and etc.,
right?
Making incest forbidden.
Correct. But the Quran too says وَجَعَلْنَاهُ نَسَبًا وَصِهْرًا, and this is the interpretation actually before you call.
I don't care about interpretation. I care about the facts about Quran and Hadith.
You don't care for the interpretation. That is very good. So if we ask you who is going to give interpretation, you say me, you.
Sorry?
Who is the one who will give us the interpretation, the correct interpretation for this verse? You said, I don't care for interpretation.
As long as it doesn't contradict Quran and Hadith, then it is okay.
Okay, my friend, it doesn't contradict the Quran because it says you can have sex with your daughter from adultery, not from marriage. And the Quran says, وَجَعَلْنَاهُ نَسَبًا وَصِهْرًا. Everything. Okay, according to Islam, let me ask you. According to Islam, if you have a son or a daughter from adultery, can she carry your name?
What does that mean? Can she carry your name?
Which means she can carry your last name. She can be accepted by you and society as Islam. According to Sharia law, that they are your sons and your daughter.
If it's in the Hadith and the Quran, then yes.
No, according to Islam, and I challenge you, according to Islam, if you have a son from adultery, he cannot be your son. Even your Prophet, he said that al-waladu lil-firash wal-zani lil-hajar, which means the one who is the son of adultery, he will be considered the son of the one who owned the bed, not the real father. Do you agree?
Vivi, I would like to get back to the topic about...
We are in the topic. We're on the topic. So you agreed and you admitted that the interpretation of Islamic scholars agree that you can have sex with your daughter. Yes or no?
No.
Okay, it's in front of you. Read it for us. Okay, read it for me, please. Read it for me. Here we go. It's in front of you. This is Tafsir al-Qurtubi.
I would like to get back to the topic, please.
We are back in the topic. This is disturbing teaching.
No, I would like to talk about your problem with satanic verses.
My friend,
see, he didn't want to talk about it. He said it's not true. We put it in front of him on the screen. And the liars, Mimi and Fifi and Susu, they say it doesn't say that. Christian Prince is lying. I'm putting it in front of them in Arabic. And I'm asking him to read it. And he don't want to talk about it. But if you go and see the Muhammad and their videos, say Christian Prince is lying to you. This is not true. It doesn't say that. No CP. Anyway. Then we go back and then we talk about Muhammad. Let me move the video a little bit. Muhammad is going crazy. Muhammad is going crazy. Let us see, maybe here.
According to the Muslims, he was under the control of a black magic. Is that correct?
Black magic is not shaitan.
So what it is?
It is magic revealed by Hawad and Marut.
Okay.
It has nothing to do with shaitan.
Okay, so your God Allah, He sent 2 angels to open a school of Harry Potter, and they teach magic. But who is the one who will use? You're the one saying that.
Guys, he's laughing. I mean, it's what you're saying. Allah, He sent 2 angels to open a school in the Babylon Tower, like Harry Potter. Have you ever heard of a God? He sent angels to teach magic? Hello? He is a God, yet He is teaching magic? And he sent 2 angels, their specialty, they have a PhD in magic skills, brother. And their name is Harut and Marut. Look at the names. Those angels, they open a school and they will make you sign a disclaimer. In the disclaimer it says, we will teach you magic, but you have to sign here that this magic is only shall be practiced for one reason: to make the man and the wife fight, the wife and the man. The magic will make them hate each other. They will fight. She will bite him. He will pull her hair. She will throw her shoes at him, and they will get divorced. The end of the magic of Allah school. Have you ever heard of a satanic God more than Allah? I mean, what kind of God? He sent 2 angels to teach what? To teach us how we can make a man and a wife divorce. By the way, if there is any of you would like to get divorced, I can make magic for you. It's very easy. All what I need to do, I will make a knot for you. Later he will talk about the knot. The knot. You make a knot for somebody, you control him. Okay, make a knot for me. Make a knot for me, Muslims. So in the morning tomorrow, I will come and say, Muhammad is a great prophet. You are a bunch of knot people. Knot. Knot. Make a knot. Tell us more, please.
To me, why you are laughing? Chapter 2, verse 102, it says, Allah, He sent Harut and Marut in the Babylon Tower to teach magic, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so they open a school of magic of Harry Potter in the Babylon Tower. Now, who is the one who learned from them the magic?
The 2 angels.
Who is the one who learned the magic from them?
The people of Babylon, whoever wants to learn.
Okay, read for me, please. Chapter 2, verse number 102. It says that Sulaiman is not a kafir, but shaitan. They are the kuffar, who they are teaching the magic. Does it say that?
Sorry, can you show me?
Okay, with chapter 2, verse 102. It's on the screen. You
My
can read.
English is not that good.
No problem. Here we go. وما كفر سليمان ولكن الشياطين كفروا يعلمون الناس السحر وما أنزل على الملكين ببابل هاروت وماروت. So who is the one who is practicing the bad magic on mankind? Is shaitan. The Quran says that. So your prophet was controlled by the black magic, controlled by shaitan.
No. The 2 angels teach magic, but Allah says in the Quran that whoever does accept teaching this magic, he will enter hellfire.
My friend, does it say there that shaitan?
Guys, Allah, He sent 2 angels to teach magic. And Allah said, whoever accepts teaching the magic, he will go to hellfire. Which means, whoever of you accept my teaching, he will go to hellfire. Because isn't it Allah who sent that angels to teach magic? So, if you accept me teaching you magic, I will send you to hellfire. What's wrong with this religion? What those people drink before they call me? What they eat? What kind of diet they have? No CP. It doesn't mean that.
Am I lying?
No.
Okay. No what?
No, wait. Habibi, I will call you back in just 2 minutes.
No, don't call me back. Where you want to go? I'm enjoying conversation with you. You are a scholar.
Wait. My mother. Wallahi, I will call you back.
I'm not going to stay here forever, my friend. Tell your mother this is important. You are defending Allah. We hang up. Shaitan controlled the Prophet. Shaitan, he agreed that he received satanic verses. Muhammad is under the influence of a black magic. He says things he is not aware of. He do things he is not aware of, and yet we can trust him to be a prophet. I mean, what is more proves we need that Muhammad is a fraud? You know? We have a caller. I don't know. This is a different caller. We want to take the same person.
Let us move a little bit because he will come back and we want to hear him saying that Muhammad was a crazy man.
Yes.
Okay, so my friend Mahdi, thank you for calling back first. Now, your prophet is under black magic. Black magic is what it is? Is it an evil thing?
It is like handwork of Shaitan.
Okay, it's a work of Shaitan. That's wonderful. So by the work of Shaitan, Muhammad was controlled. How Shaitan was controlling Muhammad according to you?
No, black magic. It was controlled. It was
Okay, but the black magic. Why? Is it okay? Is this magic is good or evil?
I'm gonna explain. If someone wants to use black magic, he can make the person they will use the black magic on crazy, or they can do whatever they want. They can divorce his wife.
Okay, so you are saying that the one who did the black magic to your prophet, he made him crazy.
If someone wants to, yes, but this black magic only
Okay.
lasted for 1 year.
Yes, he made him crazy, yes. Unbelievable. Mean. The prophet become crazy by the black magic? Crazy prophet? And then for how long Muhammad was crazy?
All right. Okay, hold on. So you're a prophet according to you. Okay, my friend Mahdi. You're a prophet. He became crazy because of the black magic, and you are the one who said they can make you crazy. So your prophet became crazy because of the black magic. How we can trust a crazy man, as you said, to be a prophet of God?
It was only for 1. It lasted only for 1 year, according to Ibn Hisham.
It was only for 1 year he is crazy. Christian Prince, what are you talking about? He was only crazy for 1 year. It's only 1 year, man. He was not crazy all the time. So now he is a prophet, and now he is crazy, and he is going to Havana. He is so crazy. He is so crazy. The prophet Crazy prophet, crazy prophet, crazy prophet. He is so crazy. Our prophet is crazy. He is really a crazy. Shake it, Muhammad, shake it. Crazy prophet, the crazy, the prophet. Crazy man became a 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 prophet. Hey, crazy. Yahoo. Amigo. Salsa. Shake it, Muhammad, the crazy man. Shake it, Muhammad, you are crazy. You can break it, you can do it, you can break it, you can do whatever you want it. Bamba lam bam bamba, the prophet of the samba, the prophet of the bomba. What a crazy prophet. This is a prophet of God. Oh boy. What made me prophet? Because I was crazy. Yes, I is crazy. He is crazy. It's official now. So I want people to take this recording and share it around. The Muslims agreeing that their prophet is crazy. But he was only crazy for 1 year. It's just 1 year, Christian Prince. Not much.
The embarrassing moment. He called me to say Muhammad is a person of mercy. The second we start showing him that Muhammad raping women, he changed the topic. My voice is on and off. It's a work of shaitan. That's wonderful. So by the work of shaitan, Muhammad was controlled. How shaitan was controlling Muhammad according to you?
No, black magic. It was controlled. It was
okay, but the black magic. Why? Is it okay? Is this magic is good or evil?
I'm gonna explain. If someone wants to use black magic, he can make the person they will use the black magic on crazy, or they can do whatever they want. They can divorce his wife.
Okay, so you are saying that the one who did the black magic to your prophet, he made him crazy.
If someone wants to, yes, but this black magic only lasted for 1 year according to Ibn
Alright. Okay, hold on. So you're a prophet according to you. Okay, my friend Mahdi. You're a prophet, he became crazy because of the black magic. And you are the one who said they can make you crazy. So your prophet became crazy because of the black magic. How we can trust a crazy man, as you said, to be a prophet of God?
It was only for it lasted only for 1 year according to Ibn Ashab.
1 year? Okay, 1 year. How many Quran he made when he was crazy? Guys, our friend Mahdi, this is very important, he said, he was crazy, Muhammad was crazy for 1 year only. Okay, how many years Muhammad was a prophet in his lifetime?
23 years.
23 years. So we can...
Guys, we have to be honest here. I mean, come on. The prophet was crazy only for 1 year. I mean, what a big deal. So he was crazy for 1 year, and he was a fool for the rest of the years. Man. I have no comment. It's official. Crazy God, crazy prophet, crazy stone, crazy religion, crazy people. Huh? Now, how many of you promise me to download this video and share it everywhere so everybody will see that when we see Muhammad cannot be a prophet, even the Muslims agree? Because what they just say to us, Muhammad was officially a crazy. He is. What a crazy mean? You see, when they say black magic, this is simply fiction. What black magic? Simply, he's a crazy. This is right. He was a crazy. In the old days, when somebody is a crazy, they don't know because he look fine. You know, in the body, he's healthy. But he do stupid stuff, crazy stuff. So they think he was bewitched. So the Muslims agreed now that two things happened to Muhammad. He was bewitched and he was a crazy. And as long as they agree that bewitching is something evil and it's from the devil, that means Muhammad was controlled by shaitan, if you believe in bewitching. If you don't believe in bewitching, well, Muhammad obviously is mentally ill, and the guy he agreed, he said his prophet was a crazy only for 1 year. What happened at the end of the year? Merry Christmas, Dominic. Thank you. What happened at the end of the year? After the end of the year, Muhammad became, and not only that, he said to us that Allah, he helped Muhammad and he get him out from the black magic. But how? Listen carefully, so you can learn how to do it yourself.
Say that at least maybe 1% of Muhammad life, he was life as a prophet, he was crazy. So during the 1 year of Muhammad being crazy, according to you, how many chapters Muhammad he made? But he was a crazy.
When he was under the influence of...
Can you speak louder, please? I don't hear you, my friend. Can you speak louder? Can you speak louder?
Oh, okay. When Muhammad was under the influence of black magic, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala revealed two surahs. One, I forgot the name, but one is Surah Al-Falaq, which has 5 verses, and the other surah has 6 verses. Together, them has 11 verses, and Muhammad needed 11 knots because the shaitan, there was 11 knots to break.
11 knots. 11 what? Shaitan, he made Muhammad. You see, I mean, do you see how funny they are? In the beginning, he rejected to accept that Shaitan is the one who did that. Now he's saying Shaitan, he did to him 11 knots. Unbelievable. Just to show you how hard my job is. My job here is not to debate Muslims. They are like kids. It's like you have to bring a little kid, you make him sit in your lap. Oh, I cannot do that because Muslims, they will think about it the wrong way. Because Muhammad, you cannot trust Muhammad. So I'll make him sit in a chair, a small chair, and I say, okay, so now what the Prophet did? The Prophet now, Satan, he made for him 11 knots. Okay, but you told me 5 minutes ago that it's not Satan who controlled him. It was black magic. Oh boy. Somebody is saying to me, call that if you are knowledgeable, he is dead. And that I get him busted easy. I can get him, you know, I mean, that is an official stupid. But in his time, he's debating Western, you know, that's why, you know, he was getting away with it. When he debated Anis Sharoush, he whipped the floor with him. Even though Anis Sharoush, he do not know much about Islam. Now listen. The shaitan, he made for him 11 knots. I want to explain to you exactly what Islam is teaching. Knots. If you want to control somebody according to Islam, you make for him knots. Brother and sister, let me introduce to you the science of knots, which is going to make you, brother, controlling anyone you want. So the Muhammadan, they've been told that Muhammad was under the control of a robe. And Shaitan, he did make for him 11 knots. I mean, why 11? Why 11? Why not 12? I mean, Shaitan, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you, Shaitan? I'm so disappointed. 11 knots, make it 20. Make it 70. Only 11 knots. Like, hello? And by the way, you have to be a nut to believe in such a nut teaching. Exactly, the Prophet was controlled by voodoo. Okay, I think I'm going to practice some of my nut education. Nut, brother? Which nut is the one we can use, brother, for, for this nutty stuff? Huh? Do you think this one? Man, this one sounds fishy. Let us see how many nuts here. Hold on, let us count them. Are those the nuts? They control the Prophet of the nuts? Okay, let us count together, brother. All right. I will choose yellow color. This is nut number 1. This is number 2. Nut number 3. Nut number 4. Nut number 5. Nut number 6. Nut number 7. Nut number 8. Number 9. Number 10. 11. Unbelievable, guys. I just picked up the picture. I did not count them. Honest to God. I just typed in a splash. I typed the word nut, and I got 11 nuts. This is nutty thing. You believe it? It's 11 nuts. What the heck? What's going on? Somebody is doing nuts for us. Mean 11 nuts exactly as the story? Oh man, how this has happened. By the way, do you remember I told you just last week I went to do fishing and I got 99 fish, which is not true. I was joking. I got even 0 fish. I did not even get not even one fish said hello to me. And now I know why. Before I go fishing next time, I'm going to make 11 knots to all the fish in the ocean. And the brothers and sisters, the fish will come to me from every direction because I control them. I control them. I will make them swim to me. Look, come to me. Come now, slowly. Open your mouth. Bite my hook. Bingo. Actually, why? What hook? I will make them walk out of the beach with bikini. Because all what we need is a knot. Shaitan, he made for the Prophet 11 knots. And this is why it took Allah 11 months to open the knots. You see, do you notice what happened? This guy, he just said, it took Allah 11 months to do what? To open those knots. Shaitan, he made for Muhammad 11 knots. I mean, how powerful this God is. It took him 11 months to open the knot. Why Allah is so slow? I mean, why it's taking Allah 11 months to open 11 knots? I can open them in 15 minutes maximum. 11 months to open a knot. This is a nutty story. I don't know what to say. It must be true religion. The Prophet was controlled by 11 knots. And look, they look scary, by the way. You know what I'm afraid of? How many of you is married here? How many of you is married? Give me one if you are married. I'm talking about men now. I don't want to. Women don't say if you are married or not. Just men. Men, how many of you is married? Give me one if you are married. Let's see how many here are married. It takes time for the audio to come. Okay, Monday, Marjana, I am troll. Okay, we have many married men here. That's wonderful. Listen, I'm going to teach your wife how to make a knot for you. Unless you go and buy me some shish kebab immediately. I know how to do it. I know how to make it. And I will make your mother-in-law control you and make you wash dishes for the rest of your life. Or what's going to take me, I will teach your mother-in-law how to make a knot for you. And then your mother-in-law, she will hold the knot in her hand. And she will say, Johnny, wash dishes. Johnny, he go without even knowing what he's doing. He go to the kitchen, he hold the dishes, and he start washing dishes. Johnny, wipe the floor. Johnny now, he go and he wipe the floor. Your name is Ahmed or Muhammad. Muhammad, do the diapers. Muhammad, he go and he start washing the diapers. Do you see how powerful the knots is? So I want to immediately go and get me, because I'm really hungry, and I will use my power of knots. Favor, Grace, good for you. 18 years, happily married. That's a very good news. That's wonderful. So my brothers and my sisters in Christ, we are not here to make fun of Muslims. We are here to show you how stupid Islam is. I feel sorry for them. And I'm sure you yourself, you feel sorry for a human being in the age of internet, satellite, etc. They believe in such a garbage. Why you Muslim don't make a knot to control Trump? Huh? Make him a knot for him, make him convert to Islam. Or make a knot for me, tomorrow I will say Shahada. What is that? The prophet of knots, who was controlled by 11 knots, and Allah took him 11 months to open the 11 knots. Don't you think he is slow? At least go and buy Caesar from Walmart. Hello? And why it take Allah 11 months to open the 11 knots? I mean, why? What is the name of this animal who is so slow? What they call him? That animal? Like he's so slow climb the tree. I mean, this guy is coming from, I don't know, is so slow. What's his name? Look like Allah is a saint. 11 months to open 11 knots. In 11 months we can build 11 sky tower. This is why Muslims, they avoid talking to me. His name is Soth. Salt, what? You guys making me confused now. And already I'm confused because of the knots. Why you are doing that to me? What is the name? A Soth? Okay, a Soth. Excuse my English, you know I'm very good in English. By the way, they offer me to teach English in England, in Oxford University. I said no, because simply I'm busy making knots, They said, we want somebody who do not know how to pronounce words, because we want people to forget about English, and they are the best to do it. I said, sorry, humbly, I'm busy. I'm making knots right now. Unbelievable, true story. Oh boy. The same as the story of the knots. Yeah, this is the animal. I see him. Actually, you know what? Now I notice that there is something naughty about him. Aha! This is what happened to Prophet Muhammad. Brothers and sisters. I mean to Allah. You are so slow. 11 months to open 11 knots. What is that? But he look happy. We have at least admit. I mean, he look happy. He's slow. So what? He's happy. At the end of the day, you know what the song say? Be happy. Don't worry. Be happy and don't worry. That's Allah. 11 months to open 11 knots. Any Muhammadan have a comment? Guys, is the time right now is good for you? Because I'm trying to make it in daytime, but the problem is where I live, look like there's too much pressure on the internet in certain peak time, and then my internet is dropping. So look like this internet company, maybe they provide one cable for the whole street, and then when many people use the knots, open their knots, the internet go down. So look like this is a good time for the internet. Look like it's working fine. Until now it's working fine, I don't know. We will see if this is good. You should call him in Skype. Did he give me a Skype to call him? I will call him. Why you don't call me if he's great? See, those are kids, my friend. I am here live almost every day, sometime even twice, sometime even 3 times. Always going to take him to make me a call. Like, give me a call. Open your channel and give me a call. Let people laugh either at me or at you. He will not dare. They will not dare. They are cowards. The same as Mimi, you know. Potatoes. Potato, potato, potato. Potato, potato, potato. Tomato, tomato, tomato. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Unbelievable. At the end of the day, we are here to share with you the truth. And the truth will set you free. Obviously, Islam is a stupid cult. And I don't think anyone here have a little, honesty after all what you heard. Just today, you will believe Islam is not a stupid cult. You see, there's many cults, they are smart. But Islam is a stupid cult. Yet this stupid cult accepted by many people. I mean, how that can happen? Very easy. Make people not to ask questions. Make them be afraid from asking the question. Refrain from even thinking about questioning. Then Islam is good. The second you start asking questions, Islam collapses. A Knight Templar, how you can watch me from China, my friend? I tried to open Google in China, I could not. No Gmail work, nothing work in China. I don't know, maybe you are in Taiwan. Anyway, today's video is really important. I hope people will download it, share it, because at the end of the day, you see, maybe now you learned, but there is somebody else who needs you to save him. Muslims, they try to deceive youth, teenagers. You don't want your son to come back home one day and say, Dad, I want to be a Muslim, or Mom, I became a Muslim. Why? Because you did not do your part. I'm doing my part. What I can do more? What I can do more than what I am doing? I'm spending my life literally teaching you people about how to fight such a stupid cult. And if you think those things will never happen to you, you are mistaken, my friend. There's many people, they never thought that their kid will go to Islam. They go to school, they see Muslims, and Muslims are very well trained with the art of deception. So you need to help yourself. You are not doing it for me. Trust me, I'm the last one to worry about this cult. You are doing it yourself. It's your duty to save your family. At least save your family. I mean, come on. Okay, you don't want to be a missionary? No problem. You don't want to carry the Bible to teach the Bible? No problem. What about at least save your children from being deceived and lied to? There's millions on the internet posting videos lying about Islam, including people who claim to be Christians. So you are, your family, they are in a risk of deception. And deception, when they come, it's like bugs when they go inside your house. It's very hard to get them out. Don't let the bugs get in. And Islam is a bug. We love the Muslims. We want to save them. But doesn't mean if we love them, we will let the bugs of Islam go inside our house and eat our wood and eat our children's. You heard the story of the guy from Australia who found suddenly a video on YouTube that his son, who is 16 years old, joined ISIS and he commits suicide bombing. How sad. How sad. 16 years old kid. They destroyed him. Literally destroyed him. And look how powerful they are. They smuggled the kid from all the airport in the world. From all the way from Australia. And then they took him all the way to Syria. How they can do that? It's a big mafia. This is a very powerful mafia. To making somebody, he is underage, travel all the way from Australia, end in Syria, without a passport. How sad. Why? Because his parents, they did not take time to explain to him that Islam is a dangerous, filthy cult. You see, we have something that's called a flu shot. What a flu shot? It's a flu. Simply, it's a flu. But it's a weak flu. You give your body a training for the flu. So when the flu comes, the real flu comes, the powerful one, your body is ready. And that's what we do here. So please, I beg you, help your family. Whatever you learn here, share it with your kids. Don't say it's not time. Time will come and it might be late. I remember a family, they contacted me, they called me, they begged me, please help our daughter. And thank God I was able to help them. But why? Why we wait until that moment? So it might be Islam is funny and is stupid, but Islam is dangerous. If you don't believe me, you open your TV and watch. How many today only, they are slaughtered in the name of Allah? In Africa, in Nigeria, in Ethiopia, in everywhere. Help me so I can help you. And help me here. I don't want people to think I'm asking you for a donation. No, help me download the videos. I'm not asking for anything. Don't give me a donation. I don't want that. Keep your money in your pocket. Help me by downloading the videos, sharing the truth, teaching your children the knowledge you learn. Don't keep it for yourself. Don't be selfish. Otherwise, I will be the first selfish to do that. I'm done. I do not need to speak about this cult. I'm sick of it. Honest to God, I'm sick of it. Imagine all those years, this guy, every day he have to say the same stupid thing. I hate it. Arguing with people, debating the lies, getting death threat. For what? For one reason. We are Christians and we defend the truth, and the truth is our Lord the Messiah. We will never let the devil defeat us by lying about the Lord, by fabricating stories about our Messiah, by making us fall into temptation of sexuality and etc. and virgins. We are Christians, and time will come and the Lord will ask you what you did, what you were doing all your life, where you been, what you will say. Even my kid, I could not bring him to you. What you did. Time goes so fast. Yesterday I was a kid, and tomorrow I will be dead. If you think you will live forever, you are mistaken. Look at people around you. We have to be vigilant, and we have to be serious. I laugh, I make you laugh. It's a comedy, but this is a very sad comedy. At the end of the day, I want to say I'm very thankful for many of you. There's a lot of wonderful people here. They really support what I do. Some they download the video, some they add even languages to it, like in Indonesian language or etc. Some they make a donation. I mean, I have a lot of people who they are really wonderful, and the Lord blessed me with all of you. I'm not complaining, but I'm asking you to do more. For still what we are doing is very little compared to what it should be done. Extremely little. I have 700 people watching right now only. What does that mean? We have billions of people are misled. The mission is so big. But I will not stop saying, okay, few people only listening. This is not true. A lot of people are listening. But we want to do more. More to save more. Thank you very much for being here. I wish I can stay with you until tomorrow, but I cannot. Already we are here for many hours in the morning, for almost 4 hours. And now, I don't know, maybe 1 hour or 2 hours already. So, 6 hours of me is enough, isn't it? So thank you very much, everybody. Thank you for those who made donation to support. I really appreciate you. And I know that you do not need me to say thank you. And usually I don't say actually thank you. And don't think if I don't say that, that's mean I don't appreciate it. But I know that you are not waiting for me to say so. So really I appreciate all of you. And I pray that the Lord always will be with us, to help us, to save the Muslims, to love the Muslims, and not to fall in the trap of hate, because hate is a trap. We don't want to hate them. We want to hate the devil, which means hate. Hate the hate. Love the people. If you listen to this guy who was talking to me, you can tell this person is very simple. He thinks he's smart. He thinks he's genius. He thinks he knew it. He thinks he's getting me busted. But the fact, it's a comedy. It's a sad comedy. This is the video we were watching. You can download the previous one if you did not get it yet. It's called Coffee with Christ versus Coffee with Muhammad. Now you can cut the video with me debating this person, if we can call it a debate, and make it a video by its own. All right? So I want to say thank you for being here, all of you. And until I see you, I hope maybe tomorrow, if God is willing. Until then, Christ is Lord. Islam is false. And see you soon. Bye-bye.